aware. And this is the important thing. This is what makes a human different than a creature or a beast. A beast can scratch itself, but never is inclined to be aware as to what is producing the itch. So if we have an itch, we look to see if anything is walking on us to give us that itch, or maybe a rash or something. But we are inquisitive. But the creature, as a dog that scratches himself, or any other creature, like a cow, shakes his tail to knock the flies off, is not aware that it is the flies that are doing it. The only thing is they do it because they get relief. So many of our words, the big ones, and one of the greatest offender of making the biggest word I ever saw, which I don't even dare try to pronounce, was B.J. Palmer. Anybody remember that word? If you do, let me know about it. I forgot it. But it was about this long. Thinking, you see, that this is education. And this is boasting instead of being simple. Simple. So when we write the word neurophysiology together, we are strangulating our thoughts. It's physiology of the neural system. That's the way it should be written. Now, if we read Exodus 32, we see that when Moses went up the mountain to meet the Lord to get the so-called commandments, he came down with 2 tablets. And this is a part, you know, I've read it, but it didn't mean much to me, that were printed on both sides. It's important. Now, what did I tell you many times? That we must become coded. And being coded is being engraved. Now, if you go to an old cemetery, or some cemetery that has very old tombstones, it would be a tremendous job to read some of the inscriptions on it, because they are wearing away completely. And that's being coded on one side. But if the other side is a relief, as you have in a cameo, then that's a different story. And so even Jesus tells you a coin has 2 sides. So give to Caesar what is Caesar, and give to God what is God. Because if you don't give to Caesar, you never get your codes, and if you don't get your codes, you never get your reliefs. So we must, as Paul said, first earth Adam, then heaven Adam. And D.D. gave us chiropractic, but he was to heaven Adam. And so B.J. took it over. He was the earthly fella. Now, we have come, as far as the earthly chiropractic is concerned, almost to an end. And we in Self-Center are getting prepared to move on into the other end, which is called the relief. And this is that nice saying, do not put your treasures in earth where the moths and the rust can get at them, or put them in heaven where neither the rust nor the moths can get at them. In other words, heaven is absolute. Heaven is eternal. Earth is temporal. That is, it's temporal.